Hello student, welcome to this next video of lesson 1 class 11 and in this video I'm going to cover about commerce and there are two parts in commerce, that is trade and auxiliaries to trade, as you can see on the screen. In this video I'm just going to cover trade. Auxiliaries to trade we are going to cover in next video. As in last video I have already covered the types of business activities, we have done industry. So in this video we are going to do the commerce part. So let's start. So what is this commerce? So commerce, it includes all those activities which are necessary for facilitating the exchange of goods and services. Means it is a kind of service which the commerce provides that is necessary for the exchange of goods and services. Means when you are selling or purchasing anything, then this service is required. It is provided by commerce. Okay, then this commerce is divided into trade and auxiliaries to trade. Now let's see the trade part first. So again, trade has two types, that is internal trade and external trade. And internal trade has wholesale trade and retail trade, and external trade has import, export and interport. So let's see about these different types of trade. Trade means buying and selling of goods and services with profit motive. Means it involves buying, selling means what? Exchange of goods and services also we can say. Means exchange of goods and services between buyer and seller. Means buyer is going to sell the goods and buyer is going to purchase the goods and seller is going to sell it. So it involves exchange of goods and services between buyers and seller, and motive should be profit, because if there is no motive then it won't be business, and because it is a trade, so motive should be, means it should be done for the profit motive. Clear? Now there are types of trade. Two types of trade are there, internal trade and external trade. Okay, so what is internal trade? Internal means, as the word itself, it is self-explanatory. Internal means within. So when the trade within the geographical boundaries of one country, it is internal trade. Means both seller and buyer belongs to the same country. Okay, means and because internal trade means the trade which is done within the geographical boundaries of one country, it means it can also be said to be home trade also or domestic trade also. And because both the seller and the buyer, they belong to the same country. Like suppose trade done between the traders of Chennai and Indore, it is internal trade. Why? Because Chennai and Indore they belongs to the same country. Okay, then and in this type of trade the payments are generally made in the currency of the country only. Clear? Then comes your internal trade. It is divided into two categories, that is wholesale and retail trade. What is wholesale trade? When goods are purchased and sold in bulk quantities, and retail trade when goods are purchased and sold comparatively in smaller quantities. Okay. Now student, actually these wholesale trade and in retail trade we are going to study in one of the lesson of internal trade in our BST. But deep study we are going to do in that lesson, but just an overview I am going to give it to you. Like what a wholesaler do? The wholesaler, they buy large quantity of goods, okay, and they purchase it directly from the manufacturer or the producer. Then what they used to do, they store it in large godown and then they sell these goods in smaller quantities to the retailer. Clear? Means they purchase in bulk from the manufacturer or the producer and they store in their godown, and then in small quantities they used to sell it to the retailers. Then what are retail trade? Retail trade, when goods are purchased and sold comparatively in smaller, means retail trader you must have seen nearby your houses, they are actually retail trader. The grocery stores, small grocery stores, these guys, they are the example of retail trade only. What they used to do, the retailer, they buy good from the wholesaler and sells them directly to the final consumer. Means when we used to go to these grocery store, we are the consumer. What we used to do, we purchase goods from them. Means retailer, they are selling these goods directly to the final consumer. And these retailer, they actually act as a link between wholesaler and consumer, because what the wholesaler do? Wholesaler purchase goods from producer or the manufacturer, then these wholesalers sell the goods to the retailer, and then retailer sell it to the consumer. Therefore, it is said that the retailer, they act as a linking pin between the wholesaler and consumer. Okay, now let's see about the external trade. Means there we ends up with internal trade. Now external trade. So external trade, student, it is also called international trade or foreign trade. Okay, and it refers to buying and selling of goods and services between people or organizations belonging to different countries. And external trade is also known as international trade. So means what happens here, when the buyer and the seller, they are of two different country. They don't belong from one country. Means when they are belonging from the one same country, it is internal trade, and when the buyer and the seller, they belongs to two different countries, then it is external trade. Okay, like trade done between the traders of India and Canada. It is an example of external trade. Then external trade, again, it will be classified into import, export and interport. Import means buying of goods from foreign country. Export means selling of goods to foreign country, and interport means importing of goods from one country for the purpose of exporting these goods to another countries. Now let's see to import, export and interport individually. What is import? Means you're getting in. Means buying of goods from foreign country. When you are purchasing something from foreign countries, you are importing something. Okay, like India buys petrol from Iran. So what India is doing? India is importing petrol. Clear? Exporting means when you are selling the goods to foreign countries. Okay, like India export tea to United Kingdom. Means exporting means selling of goods to foreign country. Then interport. Interport means you are importing something from one country for further exporting it to another country. Like suppose some Indian company, they import goods from say Australia, and to export it to some company in say Nepal. So what are they doing? They are first importing it for further exporting. Clear? So student, here I ends up with this video of trade, and in next video we are going to cover auxiliaries to trade.